you trying to grow? Stack up on your knowledge, get some more. Oh, you need academy? Let me know. Let me know and I'ma turn you up for sure. Oh, you trying to grow? Stack up on your knowledge, get some more. Oh, you need academy? Let me know. Let me know and I'ma turn you up for sure. Stack up on your knowledge, get some more. Oh, you need academy? Let me.
What is going on, entertainers? Y'all, they done kicked me out the College Hill. Now I had to go to the academy. They say I was acting unruly. Okay. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Okay. So the episode starts off with they're revealing the winners, right, of the fashion challenge. They picked the wrong winner. That girl looked like she was wearing bag lady clothes. Bag lady. She looked like a bag lady. She had that jean shirt. It looked like she had jean pants on her shirt. I'm like, what? No, that was not a good look. I didn't like it at all. I don't know who that guy who was the stylist. You're questionable now to me because I wouldn't have let y'all pick that girl. Her hair wouldn't even look done because Heaven was too busy beating Monty's head like a tambourine, so she never got the chance to finish the girl's hair. It didn't look kept. The girl that was wearing the brown, she looked good. The look looked done, and it looked like you would catch her at the mall shopping with her friends. I'm sorry, they picked the wrong winner. I do not care. I feel like they picked Jess' team because LaRue just won like a challenge, and they didn't want her to, I guess, like win again or something like that. Something like that. I feel like was the decision factor because ain't no way that team should have won. Okay, and then we see that Sapphire says that there's going to be a prom. Okay, so if Zoe attends, she gonna be a prom night dumpster baby. Okay, she gonna come down belly and toe. Okay, you better not put it in the dumpster, Zoe. That's not where babies go. Okay, so we see them on the van, and then I wish Not As TV would have gave better explanation to this because it just looked random and it looked out of nowhere, and it low key threw me off. It low key threw me off, and we see Shaba basically getting screamed at. They're like, "Oh, shut up, Shaba! Shut up! You keep talking, Shaba! Shaba!" They just yelling. They yelling at Shaba, and Shaba looked like the little boy off of it. Shaba's like eyes wide open. She don't know what's going on. So it's something about LaRue, her basically pointing out and saying LaRue's name, saying that I guess LaRue was saying something, and Heaven was in the van, and she turned into Michelle Obama. She said her name, say her name, say her name. I'm like, if you say that one more time, Heaven, say her name, say her name, hello, like Heaven gets so so mind you, she had a chef hat on because the wig came off. So they took her out the van, and then we see LaRue basically start yelling into Shaba's ear. She Shaba, get them out the car then. Because when Heaven got out the van, Heaven was trying to get at Shaba. So Shaba was like, "No, what you doing?" So then they're like, "If you want to fight her, get up out the van though. Get up out the van though." Okay, they yelling at Shaba. Shaba she's looking like the child from It. She's just sitting there, right? She's spooked. She's nervous. She don't know what's going on. So then we get to the actual house, right? And then mind you, before we get to the house, we see Queen D and Jess also getting into it too. And of course, Queen D had her Timbs on. Okay, so she's outside. She's outside. I could talk to myself though. Like, I don't give a crap what y'all saying. Like, I'm gonna talk to myself. That's what Queen D does. I can't talk to myself. Yeah, I got voices in my head. Yeah, that's what's up. I don't care. So then, basically, I guess she was talking crap to Jess after the whole Jess situation happened. Rightfully so, because Jess kind of caught her off guard, but then you seen her coming, Queen D. You should have, whatever you was about to put down, you should have threw at her direction. Okay? That would have made more sense. So Jess is like, "Come here, get closer. Get closer then. Get closer. Oh no, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you." So she pop out the van like the Monsters Inc. monster off of Monsters Inc. And she pops up to Queen D. Security already gets in between it. Okay? So they get back to the house. And Queen D and Jess have words about the whole situation. At this point, I'm like, Queen D has every right to be mad about it because from the little scenes that we've seen, Jessie was picking at that girl. I feel like Jess did her research on all that TV and she saw that Queen D is not the best fighter. So she picked the best fighter for the champ, which is Queen D, because that's an easy W. The girl cannot fight to save her life. Okay? So that's, of course, an easy W. You did that on purpose. You did your research. Rightfully so, because if you're going to get on the show, it's smart for you to do your research and know what you're getting yourself into rather than going in a situation blind. Okay, so she did the right thing, but I just don't like how she keep picking on Queen D because you didn't have that same energy for Hood Baby. Because when Hood Baby was outside saying yo leave out, leaving out, yep, yo leave out, leaving out. Ooh, I'll take your nigga though. Like when she was basically sizing you, you had that energy. Had Queen D did that, you would have popped her with her Tim's one. Okay, so you picking and choosing. So they keep yelling at Shaw, but they're like, get Queen D, like she won't shut up because Queen D just keeps talking. Okay, she even just was like, okay, this is gonna be our last argument. Okay, you gonna be quiet after I walk away? And she's like, okay, we cool. So Jess walks away, and then Queen D's like, the fuck, New York Tim's nigga, and I'm like, oh my god, Queen D funny. This Queen D, the fuck. Okay, so Jess is like, oh my god, she won't shut up. She won't shut up. Basically yelling at Shaw to tell her to shut up. So then we get back to the whole Heaven and Money situation. And Heaven to me starts yelling. She's like, oh, I want your friend though. I want your friend. So then Money's basically like, what about me? What about me? Okay, I want my second round. Okay. So Heaven tells her, oh no, I'm gonna wait. You gonna wait for it. I'm gonna hit you when I feel like it. This is why I think Heaven deserves to get jumped. Don't ever tell anybody I'm gonna hit you when I feel like it. Basically, you tell them I'm gonna sneak you. Nobody's gonna be like, okay, let me just wait my turn. No, we should fight now and then so we could get it over with. I'm not fun. I don't like surprises. So I get how Money was feeling. Like she doesn't want to be caught off guard. Do I think it was right that they jumped her? No. But do I feel bad that she got jumped? Oh well. You can't say that to people and think people just gonna be like, okay. You said you was gonna hit her when you felt like it. That means she's gonna get snuck. So it's either get sneaked or you jump her. I'm picking jumping her. So good job, Monty. So they hop up the stairs, whatever. Lacey and her hop up the stairs. Both of them small as ever, too. They start jumping Heaven. Hood Baby's right behind Monty, basically separating the fight. The only one from the whole cast and stuff that's really separating the fight. Jess tried to help too, but Hood Baby basically grabs Monty off of her. Lacey was getting the best of her. Heaven was losing. Okay, she went from hello to good night. Okay, she needs to add that in there too. So Lacey goes back for round 2 and starts boop bop booka baka boop bop. She ends up winning against Heaven. She left Heaven bloody. Okay, Heaven turned to hell. Right. So then Lacey did have a ring though. So you got to give her that. Okay, she had rings on. Okay, Barbie got rings on. She can't fight. Barbie had rings on. Barbie had.
They got big hands, rings on. Barbie can't fight. I don't have no ring. No ring.
Had rings on. So she did have rings on. So that kind of gave her, the leg up. That's why she got the bloody. I don't know why they keep letting them fight with rings and stuff on. I feel like if they know they're about to fight, they should kind of check if they have rings on and stuff because ain't nobody trying to have nobody blood on them. That's just nasty. Okay. And Lacey got Heaven. She said, girl, you sell cooter cat. I don't want your blood on me. I said, oh, she really spilled your tea, Heaven. That would have made me mad out of everything. Like, she basically called you dirty. Like, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. She basically said that that's not good. Okay. So we see Heaven get out of the room and she ends up socking Monty. She bakabook. Okay. She ends up socking Monty. And they didn't really have a chance to really fight because of security. Security was kind of getting in between them and sort of broke them up and kind of got in the middle of that scuffle, whatever. But when they were jumping her, Monty did get her good because Monty ended up giving her one good punch to the eye. So I'm kind of surprised Heaven didn't leave there with a black eye. So she should kind of be grateful. Okay. Like I said, I don't think the jumping was right, but Heaven to me is the type that would end up in a jumping situation because of her mouth. You can't be making idle threats and thinking you're not gonna get jumped. Talking about I'm gonna hit you when I feel like it. Like no. So y'all basically what you guys are saying, y'all wanted Monty Lacey to fight her and then Monty wait and say, okay, my turn. No, you said it right then and there. Let's say she mad and she run up the stairs. Lacey mad, she run up the stairs. Both of them at the same time. That's too bad. I'm sorry. Heaven to me, like I know her kind. She grimy. I'm telling you. Like I see it through the screen. Like that's the grimy girl. You got to be careful of that. Look what happened when she went on that little road trip with her baby. Don't get me wrong. Her baby's nobody you should be traveling with, especially across states, cities, countries. Okay, she'll look like she got her documents together, as we heard from that story. But Heaven looked like she the type to really set you up on some crazy stuff, and you don't even know about it. Okay, so after that happens, we see her baby felt some type of way because she feels like and by the way, Heaven was looking like Alf by the end of the fight. I said out now. She was in the mirror like I said, oh, Alf. I felt so bad for Heaven, but oh well. Okay, so Hubby felt some type of way because she felt like Jessa LaRue did try her hardest to break up the fight. LaRue gonna talk about she was downstairs cooking. Stop lying, Messy Florida. I see you downstairs looking. You was the cap. The cap's still on your hair, LaRue. And this time it's on and it's not snatched off. Because Slim Jim didn't pop you and flop you on the floor.
The cap for me.
Yeah, the cap is on your hair, on the top of your head.
The cap is
the
on
wig
your
is the
hair.
cap.
Not Slim Jim, but Fetty. But after that happens, she basically is telling them like, hey, they didn't have her back and everything like that, which I agree with 100%. I feel like out of everybody, LaRue should have really jumped in to help her because LaRue was defending her on the van. Like she was basically like riding for her, whatever that situation was about, because we didn't get a good clarification what it that was really, really about. You should have jumped in to help your friend. Okay. In the words of Jocelyn, that bitch not your friend. She really not. Okay. So they keep talking about it, whatever. Hood Baby talked about it to Heaven, and Heaven was like, oh, it is what it is. Heaven didn't seem like she felt no type of way, but in her mind, she probably like, I can't trust these bitches. Okay. And Jess to me, even though she did try to kind of break it up or whatever, Jess to me kind of picks and chooses because this would have been a perfect situation for you to jump in and fight if you see somebody getting jumped and you don't think it's right. See, a lot of these people, they some of them are not agreeing with what Monty and Lacey did, but none of them tried to help Heaven. So you talking, that's cheap. Help her. She got bloody. I'm just saying. Don't just talk, oh, that's wrong. Yeah, help her. That's why, like, you know what's crazy? More and more, I'm liking Hood Baby more because I feel like Hood Baby, she's genuine. Don't get me wrong, she ratchet. Like Naj said, she a bucket full of ratchet. I'll never forget that. Naj said, I know some people say I'm ratchet, but Hood Baby, she's a bucket full of ratchet. Right? She might be a bucket full of ratchet, but she genuine. Okay? That's one thing you got to say about Hood Baby. Right? So after that happens, we see basically Not As TV does need to do better because Hood Baby was having some conversation with Lucky, and we never got what the context of the conversation was really about. What I got from it is people were saying that Hood Baby fought Naj because of ET, and Hood Baby was saying that's not the case, and she felt some type of way when ET told her to calm down because she was basically trying to fight the same bitch that she was beefing with, which is Naj. That's what I got from it. Correct me if I'm wrong. They need to do better with the confessional explainings because I was confused. Okay, so for some reason they're outside of the Not As TV studios. I don't know why. It looks like the office. They're outside the office where the first episode was. Next thing you know, we just see Lucky and Hood Baby start fighting. The way that they fight when both of them are on their feet, they fight like two babies fighting over a toy. They're like, okay, they fighting over the toy. So then Hood Baby flips Lucky on the floor in a turn of events, right? Because Hood Baby was really winning. Hood Baby was winning. She flipped her. She buka baka. Next thing you know, in the meantime, in between time, Lucky flips Hood Baby over on her back like flapjacks and starts bika baka buka baka. I said, Lucky got some strength. Her neck could have broke. Okay, you know she give good head because you got a strong neck. Okay, she put her baby on her back, right? Apparently, her baby bit Lucky, so Lucky wanted to get her lick back, better yet, her bite back, and tries to get a chunk out of her baby. Okay, she wanted a chunk of concrete. Okay, she said, "Much, much, crunch, crunch. Silky Ganache has eaten the lunch."
Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Silky Ganache is here to eat the lunch.
She said, "Come here." I was like, if this ain't ghetto, I don't know what it is. When I tell you, I screamed. I said, "I know you didn't try to take a bite out of her like you was Jeffrey Dahmer, but apparently she bit her, so she just tried to bite her back." Okay, get your bite back. Okay, get your leak back. Okay, we getting our bite box, right? I don't blame her. I would have did the same thing. So then, like I said, they just keep fighting, and it looks like they fighting over a toy. So they get back in the Not TV studios. Some reason, like I said, they were there. So her baby gets another round with her. Okay, they do one final round where they were basically doing the photo shoot. So they start going back and forth, buka baka buka. They start boxing, and then they kind of dap it up like, okay, we cool. But then her baby starts to notice blue tresses falling on the floor. So she's like, the fuck happened to my hair? Like, the fuck, like, it's falling out, bro. Like, nah. Why you pull my hair though? Like, why you keep pulling my hair though? Like, you weird fuck, Jit, you weird. Okay, you weird. So she feels the type of way because I guess Lucky pulled her hair and it started to fall out. But her baby, you look like you the type to dye your hair every crescent moon, every other month, and you think your follicles gonna stay intact. Nah, baby, they're gonna fall out. Okay. Lucky said, "You just mad because your hair falling out. You need to condition it, okay? Condition it. Yeah. Use Head and Shoulders. Do you even use Dark and Lovely? You need to condition your hair, bitch. Do you condition or shampoo? It look like you just put lotion in your hair. You need to start over like I did and get you a fresh cut." I said, Lucky got her a mean buzz cut, okay? So next thing you know, her baby like, "Oh, you want to fight again? You keep talking, you want to fight again?" So they start going back and forth again in the studio, okay? In the studio, which to me, I don't think they're fighting each other out of anger because you could tell they wasn't really hurting each other. Because we've seen Lucky fight. When she fought Tori, you could tell Lucky was angry. Lucky was just fighting her like, "Girl, leave me alone." That's what it was giving. Because they were like, no. And her baby was the same. It didn't look like she was fighting her like she was angry. Okay? So then we see Naj, Monty, and Lucky, and they talking about the whole Heaven situation. And they basically calling hypocrisy on LaRue and Jess for not basically helping out Heaven or whatever, right? And Naj basically insinuates like, "Girl, like if I'm getting jumped, y'all hoes better help me out because y'all my gras." Okay? So then we get a scene of Queen D drunk, okay? She's like, "Yeah, nigga, like I got my Tim's on. I got some dark liquor, you feel me? So I'm finna drink, I'm finna look at the skies or whatever. Like, yeah." So she walks outside, security takes her back inside. She says she don't got her phone, so she's bored. I said, this is perfect. This is what reality television is. Do not give them their phones. Okay? Because we get entertainment like we did for the last scene of the episode. We get real drama, real conflama. Okay? So the next thing you know, she goes to Jess. She goes, "Jess, I know you don't fuck with my Tims. You don't fuck with my hymns. So what's up? Like, you don't like me because like I'm Queen motherfucking D, nigga? What's up with you? Like, yo, like, you bugging. What's T, sis?" So Jess is just like, "I don't know, like, why you keep talking to me? Like, stop talking to me. I done told you we not cool. I'm sitting here with ET, and that's that. Okay? So leave me alone." So they just keep going back and forth. They just keep going back and forth. And Jess at one point even walks up to Queen D, and Queen D's just like, "Hun, I'm not even trying you, nigga. Like, you basically is keep picking on me because you say I can't dress, nigga. You said I look like aluminum foil, nigga. Okay? In New York, this is fresh style. This is the fresh hymns, nigga. This is cotton, nigga. So I'm like, you was looking like an aluminum foil, Queen D. Okay, you was looking like a baked potato. All you needed was the cheddar and the bacon, girl. Okay, you was looking like a potato. Okay, and then she goes on and says in her confessional, she wearing Shane Justin, and you know, she can't get on her level. I know that aluminum foil fit wasn't no Shane Justin, because if it is, he ripping y'all off. Because I seen Shane Justin stuff. Okay, I have friends who have bought from Shane Justin. That aluminum foil fit could not have been a Shane Justin collection. I know that for fact, Queen D. Okay, you must have got in the same place you got them Tims, nigga. Because ain't no way. So they started to get into it. Next thing you know, Jess ends up walking up to her before the episode ends and started wakaka. Because one thing with Queen D, when she starts, she do not stop. So she's just like, I'm not scared of you, hun. I'm not scared of you. Okay? You think I'm soft like a honey bun? Nigga, I don't run, nigga. Queen Mouth D, nigga. So she was not, you know, piping down. So Jess got sick of it and just said, the way Jess punched, she punched like Popeye, okay? You know how Popeye be like, rrr. That's how Jess punched Queen D all the time. She be like, rrr. Just how she sat Queen D on that chair. She was like, rrr. So she ended up punching Queen D like Popeyes, and the episode sort of ends there. This episode is really, really good. I cannot wait for the after show tonight to hear what y'all got to say. Like I said, I feel like Heaven kind of deserved getting jumped. I'm sorry, like, you don't call out two people kind of simultaneously and think nothing gonna happen. And not even that, you don't tell one of them, I'm gonna hit you when I feel like it. You should have been like, okay, I want you first, and then I want you next. You direct them. Don't tell them, hey, come here, I'm gonna hit you when I feel like it. That person not gonna be like, okay, I'll wait. No, it doesn't work like that. Let me know what you guys think about this episode. We are out, babies.
No personal thing.